what is a life cover? It is an insurance aspect, or it is an insurance concept where people come and pay premium in exchange of a promise from an insurance company. An insurance company will receive your money and they will give you a policy document to show that they are in charge of whatever happens to your life. Should death happen to you, should you get a total permanent disability, should you get a critical illness uh, issue. Now, a life cover comes from the background that when we are born, we live and we pass on. Now, in between there, we are not sure of how long we shall live. Some people stay for long, some people just live, uh, you know, they live and pass on at the age of 80, 85, 90. That person has fully lived and life is okay. So there is really no issue. But then there are people who will pass on 25, 20, 30, in between there, when you still have a young family, when you still have so much to do as a person, and then all of a sudden you pass on. For example, we just lost one of our MPs, Honorable Helen Nachimuli, may her soul rest in peace. She died at the prime time of her life when she left a daughter of about 11 to 12 years. So those are the kind of things we are talking about, the uncertainty of life. She walked into theater the way she usually does, because that, according to what we saw, is that it wasn't the first time. So she was used to these things. Walked in and she did not return. As we speak, she was buried. That is the uncertainty of life. Okay. Now, when that we know that there is uncertainty of life, that is when an insurance company will come in to cushion you should death happen and your loved ones are still there. For example, you leave very young children. Uh, there are so many people that have passed on that you know, and I know. Even in the news, every day you see very young children when parents are being buried. Very young children, and you look at them and you wonder how they are going to navigate life. But if you've had a life cover, depending on how much you have been paying, your family can be covered 100%, or they can be covered up to that extent for which you had paid. For example, you can pay and you promise that, oh, I'll give this insurance company for this period of time 10 million, 20, whichever amount you choose. So the amount that you choose to pay the company is what you have covered your family for. So when you cover your family, you get this peace of mind that should death happen, should I get a total permanent disability, should I get a critical illness, depending on the product you took, the benefits are different. You are covered. Now, the life cover as a concept comes in different forms. We usually have needs as people. You can want to have an education plan, it's a life cover. You can want to have an inheritance plan, a retirement plan, an investment plan. And while you are on these plans, all of them earn you interest, what we call passive income. And that's why we say that a life cover will pay out at maturity. Maturity, what does maturity mean? Maturity means that if I signed for 5 years, for example, and I have been paying my 150,000 every month, after the 5 years, I will go to the insurance company will give me back my money together with interest. That is maturity. Now, if life takes the other twist of it and death happens, that is when it pays out as a death benefit. If life also happens to you and it is a total permanent disability, the insurer will come in. If life goes ahead and happens and you get a critical illness in the areas of cancer, stroke, and all those other things, paraplegia, not malaria, not diabetes, not pressure, but those complicated things. That is when still an insurance company will come in. So the products are many and the benefits are different. And these life covers give us a peace of mind. They cushion us in the times of uncertainty. You are at peace with yourself that whatever it is, I am covered. I am saving my money, it is earning me interest, and at the end of the period, I will get back my money and I'll be able to do this. God forbid I have passed on. I've been saving my money, my children, my parents, my beneficiaries, the people I'm leaving behind will have somewhere to start from. That is a life cover. Now, as it is, we may not exhaust everything in a very short period of time. So if you have had questions of understanding a life cover, please you can contact us, come to our offices, and we can talk more so that you live a planned life. And today it is about planned parents, planned children, planned grandparents, planned. You know, you don't want to leave matters open. You need to take charge of your life. Today we are saying we have to be intentional with our life. And when you take out a life cover, you are indeed being intentional with your life, with your family, with your future. I thank you so much and I wait to hear from you. You can drop the comments, you can send us a WhatsApp, you can call us, you can even visit us, and we help you or talk more about a life cover. Thank you so much.